taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football. BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going. And he'll bring it back. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Cowboys return team will have that offense backed up. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. It just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
Flips it out in the flat. Open space at the 25. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Using his legs, it's Scott. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. The Cowboys are flying down the field. Running back searching for a hole. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll go right back to him. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Svoboda. Got rid of it just in time.
3rd down and short. They choose to pass it. They got the whole playbook open because it's 3rd and short. On their own side of the field, you could tell the QB wasn't going to make a mistake. He did not want to force the ball, make a bad decision. He throws the football away, lives to fight another down.
So BYU's offense will have its first possession of the game. Offense set on 1st down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Hill. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
They've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
Caught over the middle. It's Martin. And he won't quite get there. But, boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Wide receiver shows motion. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He picks up the 1st down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He makes the connection. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Scanning the field, it's Retzlaff. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Looking to move it through the air. They're working that left side. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. He'll get rid of it. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. The give to the back. Knocked off his feet, but not before he picks up 6 yards down to the 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Snags it. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. BYU lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, BYU!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Jet sweep, trying to get the edge. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
First down for the offense.
Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. They're setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
First down for the offense.
Give to the running back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Looking for a man. It's Svoboda. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter. Past the end of the quarter, and BYU is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. And the Cowboys will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field. We might have to do this one again.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Fast motion from the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Looking left. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Now from inside the red zone. Grabbed in the middle. It's Miles. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The Cowboys trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Just drives it between the uprights. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Finds the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Looking downfield, it's Retzlaff. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He wants to throw. Fires the pass, intercepted. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wyoming.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it, put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Attempt to try. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Tennessee looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over the field like Smokey in the pregame. They're up by 24 over Kent State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. This offense has a second down play. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. BYU with the 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. After the misfire, it's second down. Quickly complete. At the 45, on his way. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
BYU has this offense clicking. It'll be a draw. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Getting some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Back to throw, it's Retzlaff. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They'll run it from the gun. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it.
Holding, offense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. The offense starts with a short field. The give on the inside. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the ground, it's Martin. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Slams it ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cougars! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And an empty backfield here on 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Svoboda. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Offense getting set for first down. He's looking to throw it. Right down the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. He's right on target.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Finds his man in the middle. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Cougars will have it 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Snags a quick pass on the left. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Now on 2nd down and short. Wants to throw. It's Retzlaff. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Discards a man. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. A high kick trying to pen them deep. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on first down. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right in your face.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they had made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Roberts. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Runs through a tackle.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Quick completion to the right. Tackle is made after the first down. The Cougars are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a man. It's Retzlaff coming after him. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And it's no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Wants to pass it. He had nowhere to go, no place to hide, and they'll knock him down for a loss of 9. Give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Cowboys line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. First down here for the offense. To throw, it's Retzlaff. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Oh, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense would come out and take over at the 44.
What a beautiful sight. And not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can just have unbelievable hands to the mix, because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions. Let's go.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Here comes the offense on second down. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He'll set up to throw. Got it set up on the outside. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the... He fakes it. They fake it. Pitch it to the tight end. And I guess they thought they'd find the field goal block team napping. They were wide awake, and they come up with the stop. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And he's got it inside the 35. Touchdown, BYU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Troy went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Trojans team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Fires to the big fella. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10.
Good enough for 1st down.
Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Hard-hitting tackle. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
To the ground with the back. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. And the Cowboys are rolling down the field. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Got his man out of the backfield. He breaks a tackle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs.
Another 1st down.
Off play action on 1st down. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Fires to the right. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. The offense set for a 1st down play. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Dances away from one. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. And the Cowboys are threatening in the red zone. They'll give it to him again. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide out in motion. He'll take it himself. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Cowboys! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finished it off with the score from the 4.
Wyoming, 17.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Handoff from the gun. Nice move to keep moving. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. That's the end of the quarter, and BYU is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. The throw. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip drill. He had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Retzlaff. And his throw is incomplete. Offense gets set for 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Going deep. He's got it at the 30. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
As a defense, you always have to be aware of this guy. You know, having watched film, he's got the speed to get behind your safeties, and they let him get behind him there. That was a big play offensively. In the defense, they've got to change up their coverage.
And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
27, Wyoming, 17.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To the air, it's Svoboda, feeling some heat. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up, and this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. The give to the tailback. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. A little screen to the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And eventually taken down. But what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage.
This is an offense that has skill. They've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put the clamps down.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Back to pass, it's Svoboda. Finds a spot in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get it through the air. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And the ball is intercepted. Taking it the other way. At the 20. Touchdown Cougars. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Got his man quickly. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29.
First down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Fires it incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And first down.
They want to just keep throwing it. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Svoboda. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The completion well past the sticks. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Unloads to the right. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now a fresh set of downs.
Swings it out to his running back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, the inside give. They're just trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Into the end zone. Ball in the air. Intercepted. Got room on the return. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, BYU! That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking 4th down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Georgia Tech has been almost unstoppable today offensively. Between the game plan and the play calling and the execution, it's been near perfection.
To the air, it's Svoboda.
They're up by 20 over the Astronauts. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Fires to the right. It's caught. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Good enough for...
He wants to throw. With the catch, it's Kane. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. Motion from the offense. They're going to throw it again. He's got the back in the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. They're trying to get to it. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Roughing the pass. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. Looking to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. And the Cowboys with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. He's got it and still on his feet. Takes it all the way down to the floor after making the grab, and they're set up. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Dropping back, it's Svoboda. Lets it fly. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming.
And this is how I want to operate. Nice job. Catches the football, makes a decision, gets the ball out of his hands, and let his playmaker work. Get the ball to wide receiver out wide. He'll do the rest. He'll get the touchdown. Nice job being on the same page. Quarterback, wide receiver.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. He's not going to get it in, and the lead will remain 18 as they were trying to make this a 2-possession game. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Here comes the offense on first down. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.